we'll
Okay,
see.
recording is going now. This is
Okay.
BRB Cast is recording Summer Smash Winners Finals, Jengajam versus ClanNatioy. They're about to get started.
I'm excited. This is a good game. Jengajam's been playing out of his mind recently, and Clan is quite possibly the best player in Yomi at the moment.
I don't know if I agree with Jengajam playing out of his mind. He's always been pretty consistent. I mean, he slacked a little bit, I think, in a small handful of events before, but he doesn't enter a whole lot of things.
Yo, what?
Valerie
I know.
Grave. Clan leading Valerie. Okay. Interesting.
I don't know. He must have been trying to snipe Zane, I guess?
Or Troc. I mean, Jenga's led Troc before.
Yeah, but Valerie's not a Troc counterpick.
This is true.
I don't think Valerie's even a Zane counterpick.
Yeah, I don't really like that matchup very much. But we will see how it starts. Block. Okay. So, some of the Valeries that I've seen win this matchup, like Hartley, Marion, kind of went to the throw button early and often. They didn't really take too much damage off of that, since they wanted to maintain their hands. But they played a lot of like dodge J, dodge throw ranges to keep
I think
great
that
ones back.
the secret to win the difficult to play matchups for Valerie is almost always mid and late game dodging a jack, I think.
Yeah, I mean that 21 is really hard, and if you see a face down come up, you really can just kind of like throw
Just throw
or
and
something
take
like
Oki.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw, take Oki, or you use those opportunities to just draw a card with single ace if you have one.
So we've got an early power up here from Jengajam right off the bat, ditching some 9 throws. Obviously, Teapots is a pretty strong strategy against Valerie, given that she can no longer burst the speed past it, so she can only answer it with Q or a defensive option.
Yep.
Hell, single ace is a pretty nasty trade for Valerie.
Ooh, okay.
More importantly, it opens up the fear game of throw ace. However, Jengajam opens getting hit in the face 3-3-4, 4-6, 23 damage.
So that's a solid damage combo and gets him 4 aces, but that was a lot of dodges.
Yeah, that was quite a lot of dodges.
That was 5 of his 12 dodges dropped in
Well,
that one combo.
at this stage, you don't want to be dodging anyway.
Well,
you
no,
want
of
to
course
press
not, but it's
got
just
time to
something to
get
keep
the
in mind.
Yeah. Because I absolutely think that Valerie needs dodges against this character.
Yep.
So running through 5 of them real fast is kind of scary. None of them are 2s, and some of them are 4s, which are usually, I think, traditionally more used for dodges later in the game. Jengajam curiously opening up with a 2.
I would say the 2 was there to stuff the throw attempt for the Jushichi special.
That is true.
Which would also lead into probably a strong payoff, likely 2-3-4 at minimum, which would get him another ace towards Teapots, since he already has the
or
1
two
power up.
Teapots at maximum.
Or 2 Teapots at maximum, but we're not expecting that with 41 cards left in deck and 1 power up.
Yeah.
Really power up. Playing against Grave. Heck, especially when
Knock it off, leg
ace
boy.
in the opponent.
Yeah, you were cutting in and out, and Val takes the throw. So 5 ace, I would guess. Yeah.
Yep, solid damage. Very strong lead for Clan right now.
27. So he's up by 40 life. He's done 50 in 2 combats. Nice little start for sure.
And still has 9 cards in his hand, so he's in a great position.
Yep. He used an 8 throw, so I'm sure that was probably backed potentially. Well, no, because Jengajam got stuffed trying to 7 throw, so I think that's pretty solid option coverage anyway. Yep,
Okay.
dodges the uppercut.
So this should be dodging a single chromatic, probably.
It could run into J++. There's no face down here.
I would say if you have J, dump it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So Jengajam down to 19 life. Clan's still at full.
Yeah. Jengajam still has 40 cards in the deck. Jengajam power up for 2 pots. Yeah. The sad part about it is we have not seen a Q come out from Val, so she could very well just
Stuff
Q
it.
that.
Yeah. So,
He's going
Martial
to take a look
Mastery.
at the hand. Yep. It's pretty solid. Again, ClanNat used another dodge, so I think that's 6 dodges in the scratch now
There's
of
at
the
least 2
12.
aces here. Yeah. Yeah, so this is what
Oh,
I expected to see. We've got 4 throws and 2 aces in Valerie's hand, and that's it.
yep.
One of each rank, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's still kind of messy for him. Kind of, I think the best thing for Jengajam to do here is like maybe J or single ace. J if you think that they're going to block, but that loses to A. Like it's still kind of messy. Yeah,
Ooh.
loses on throw exchange.
So now he just dies if he doesn't have a burst.
Yeah.
Which, given the lack of face downs previously, I don't think he does.
So is this a Val perfect?
Oh,
No.
no, he does have it. He must have found that with the Martial Mastery. I can't imagine he would have left the dodge unbursted.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Jengajam's
Teapots
kinda
is definitely
shaky.
in the building now. We've had 3 confirmed power-ups. I'm not sure Clan cares, though. Like, I think you just face tank this if you want.
You face tank or you block or you throw. Because
Yeah.
I mean, Jengajam has already used 2 7 throws.
Yeah, I would just challenge with an 8 throw here, and if you get hit by Teapots, who really cares? You still got 35 life left after that.
Oh,
Should
I
have
don't
just
know
thrown.
about that. Yeah, especially since you had the throw confirm into lethal. So yeah, he lets him back in. Lets him back in. 35 life. This is more than doable, and Val's hand is not very good.
Yeah, she's got 9, 10, or no, the 9 was face down, so 8, 10.
And two mystery cards. Yep,
Did
8,
she,
10, 2 mystery. She used the Q previously.
doesn't she
which
have an ace still? She had 2 aces in her hand and has not played either.
She did.
Oh no, oh yeah, she comboed
doubles.
into them. Never mind, my bad.
Yeah, there's the 7th throw, and that gets blown up. Wow, it's interesting to see how a small little mistake like that really just ruins a lot of things when it comes down to it.
Yeah, really needed to go for the throw there, and it might
Yeah.
cost him the game.
I mean, he's already used 6 dodges, so it's not super likely that he's going to have a bunch of them. He might just have to block this out. He still has the 8, I believe, for a counter throw. Jengajam is getting low in the count in terms of timer.
Oh.
Missing waste. Yep.
So all of a sudden, life totals are even because you let Grave hit you with teapots.
Yeah.
Teapots, Q, single ace.
Yeah, if he would have held on to that Q instead of throwing it there, I think he would have been in a lot better shape.
Time to see if the game will slip through his fingers or if Clan can pull something together here. See, he's run out of resources pretty much. Oh.
Q. That is lethal unless he has a burst.
Yep. You have to go for this. Yep. So Clan manages to keep it together. Yes?
Yep, and he got it.
No.
So, he very nearly dropped his spaghetti.
I'm working tomorrow, yes.
Actually, I think Jengajam's throw was kind of questionable, maybe. It looked like, Clan still had an 8 throw of his own. I kind of would have liked to see a block, but I guess I can't fault him too much on that.
So, time to see if we get on the carousel immediately. Though he's already on one of the stronger Valerie counterpicks, so... I think my internet is giving me trouble. We lost power? Oh, fuck. I apologize for the disruption in our commentary. A fuse blew in my house, cutting out my internet. So though I'm still recording, of course, I can't see the game. Not really much I can do until the power comes back, which shouldn't be long, hopefully.
Okay, there we are.
My dad blew a fuse barbecuing, so I lost power, which cut out my internet.
Gotcha. Well, so far, Jengajam has been turning it on. He got throw ace and then a straight. So things are not looking too great for his life bar. Very different contrast to the previous game.
Yeah, Clan got off to a super strong lead last game, and not getting that lead this time is going to make things very difficult. Reveals the jack. That's a pretty safe reveal against Val, because you can either just block or play the jack anyway and draw a card.
Yep.
Val doesn't really want to take 8 more damage trying to throw a potential block.
Which can also open up a counter throw, potentially.
Yeah.
So there's a nice little Yomi tree with that.
So this
Instead,
that's a good answer, because it covers both the block and the jack with burst of speed backing, but mental toughness is going to stuff that.
Yep.
So he did deny Jengajam some cards, but Jenga still gets his queen for winning combat.
Yep.
So what exactly happened here from when all blew up?
Jenga's off to a dominating start in game 2. This time the shoe is on the other foot, and Jenga has dealt 39 damage and is still at full life.
Yep. Throw ace, 2, 3, 4, and then he looked at Jengajam, or looked at ClanNatioy's K funny after playing his J and won combat.
Yep. Nice.
And got the 7th throw, so this is looking pretty brutal.
Yeah, Jenga's got total momentum right now.
Yep. 22. Yeah, this is traditionally how Grave versus Valerie looks.
And he's still got that Q back there that he just got for winning the KTO turn.
Yep. So this is not looking very good for our hero.
Is Clan our hero? I don't know if I'm rooting for him.
That's fair.
I'm not particularly.
I'm definitely rooting for him. He whooped my ass.
I was gonna say I'm not particularly rooting for either of them, but Clan is the one to most recently whoop my ass.
Exactly. I need him to look better.
Okay.
Interesting dodge there. Probably trying to blow up a possible throw, but it looked like they were just going to give it to him. Yeah. There's Q.
That's
Maybe
kind of-
you pumped that once.
That's kind of a weird cue.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that Q.
I think that was just an I'm uncomfortable cue.
Yeah,
That's how I like to split them.
not a I'm beating anything super scary. I mean, maybe no, not even single ace because he's been hit by 2 combos into ace. So
Ugh.
yep,
Oh,
there's
wow.
another throw.
Jenga is finding all of the throws in this game.
The questionable thing is, yeah, you don't even burst that 6J. Yep.
So you've got one
So-
life, and Graves holding a Q in his hand.
So things can look very messy very fast.
It seems we are at an impasse.
Indeed.
I think as Grave, you basically just mash buttons until Valerie dies.
Yeah. You can mash the throw. I feel like you still probably hide your Q for a little bit. Oh, no. Okay. So that is that.
Yeah.
Are we going to see the boring mirror? Or. Because I can't imagine that Clan is going to run Valor into this. I mean, he obviously had to stay since he won. And it paid off. I mean, he got the split. So this is basically like a reset. And he is still playing Valerie.
I do not understand this.
Huh. Well,
I mean, I can't speak for his decision-making process, but I can't see why you would stay in a disadvantaged matchup after such a blow-up that game.
yeah, and I think that is very traditional for the matchup, unless you're throwing. But he got a block early, so that could lead to some stuff for Val. The Q is not a particularly bad thing if Valorant wanted to start some offense that turn. It does, however, make this combat a little bit awkward, unless he has a second one, but I don't know why you would try to burn 2 Qs in a row.
Yeah, 2 Qs would be a bit of a strange play.
Yeah,
I think that throw was a little greedy, honestly.
yeah, I thought it was pretty greedy. I mean, maybe he has a burst in his hand. He's going to let this rock. So, nice fat combo here.
A nice fat combo that didn't burn too many dodges.
Yeah. So he took life lead off of that. He's going to get 2 aces, 3 aces. So he's looking in pretty okay shape. And now I'm just asking the question that's on everybody's mind, I guess. Oh, Clan has some tech, I guess.
I
Only
don't
thing
think
I
he
can
does,
think of.
but
I mean, it's looking pretty okay now. He's dealt almost 30 damage, has life lead. Pretty okay in control right now. Single ace, yep.
okay, yep.
Still has 2 aces for a throw confirm, if need be. So through these games so far, it seems like Clan has taken a few different approaches so far. He threw quite a lot in game 1 to get his mileage. Got a pretty fat kind of counter hit combo. Good ace there again. In contrast to Jengajam, who really, I think outside of the turn 1 on this turn, on this game, didn't really seem to switch it up. It felt more like maybe Clan lost game 2 to hashtag nice draws. Since he obviously didn't feel super comfortable throwing in game 2 and got thrown to death.
So this
Yeah.
is definitely not where Jenga wants to be. Because Valerie's got a 10-card hand. She's still basically full life.
Yep.
Oh my.
He's lost a 7 and an 8 throw. Also, So this could get kind of messy.
Okay, blocks chromatic, which is the third chromatic gone.
Yep, so that's all 3 chromatics that he was known to have. 4 dodge, that's interesting.
So say generally the 4 is a bit of an odd reveal unless you have teapots to threaten. I mean, it's a fairly safe reveal, but maybe trying to get an opening to throw and start some offense here.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah,
That's what he was shooting for. Unfortunately, he's going to give up another combo unless this should be bursted, I feel like.
Yeah. Clan correctly hedging his bets on the 2 attacks, since lack of teapots means there wasn't really a threatening dodge follow-up.
Yep. I mean, maybe you have like J+, but even that, I don't know. That's better suited out of a confirm rather than like a raw dodge punish. You should like single A if you were dodging there.
And definitely a death burst bait from Clan.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Despite how the last game went, he's stomping in this one again.
Yep. Very, not quite face up throw, but a very high likelihood, very high percentage for him. Nice
Plus
gold.
One rock, so 6J++, that's going to be 33.
Oof. So this is almost, again, a near perfect. Jengajam might want to switch off of this character, as odd as it is to say. This is not really looking too great for him.
Yeah, Clan has made some very strong adjustments and made a lot of strong reads. And now he's going for the strategy that almost won him game 1, almost stole it from the jaws of defeat.
However, he has now gone through 3 8 throws, 2 7 throws. If I'm Valerie, I still kind of just like dodge or throw with abandon, I would say.
Yeah, dodge throw is the range you play here, especially if you have a Joker. If Jenga bets it on raw teapots and misses it, then he's screwed. So I think he'll likely try to hit confirm if he does.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, Jengajam's playing.
He just did it and he lost. So
God.
I would really like to see Jengajam switch off of Grave, maybe go to a Strock.
Yeah, that was.
He has a few characters in his block. Yeah, it was definitely a blow up.
I think Jengajam definitely had a chance if he played just jab throw range. Or jab dodge range, jab dodge range.
I don't know about that, because with 4 cards, like, he's sticking it out. Very interesting that we're going to see this Winners Finals potentially be all Grave versus Valerie. Something that I don't think we've really seen since you won a tournament playing Valerie.
I was going to say, haven't really seen this since me and Dave Graith in the tournament.
That's been in quite a while.
Yeah, that was eons ago.
At least 4 years, I want to say. I think that happened in 2011.
Close to it,
and getting his J blown up by a single ace. It really, really just looks like Clan has the right idea for the matchup. This is a new sort of adjustment compared to what I've seen from Valeries that have had success in the matchup. But it's working on Jengajam, who I think is one of the stronger Graves so far. This could be a homework thing, or maybe Jenga just wasn't ready for this character.
Clan seems like he's been practicing a lot.
I don't know if I've seen a Clan Val, but I mean, I haven't seen too much of Clan as it is.
Fair enough.
I thought initially we were probably going to come in and see the Grave Mirror, very possibly, or see Trot come out from somebody, but Jengajam kind of wanted to stick with it. Be interested to ask them after the set why they went with what they did.
Yeah, that would be nice to know.
Yep, there's throw. Not gonna let him build too many cards. Knockdown or yep.
3 normal.
Pick up an ace.
20 damage and an ace.
So another pretty big lead. I mean, 20 is sort of just around the range of a healthy Grave combo.
I mean,
But
single ace.
yeah, throw single ace. With 8 cards, I probably wouldn't see something like throw K plus come out.
Yeah, throw 5J, possibly, but with 1J already gone.
Yeah. Ooh.
Good block.
This is looking fairly similar to last game.
Yeah, this is looking like quite a blow up right now. Jengajam really hasn't adjusted. He's been on his back foot, feels like, for more or less this entire set. I mean, he had a very strong game too. Good DP, double DP, just do it.
Step forward. It's something.
So he blew up an 8 throw. We have seen 2 throws, 1 successful from Val, 0 successful throws from Jenga, but he's been playing a pretty heavy attack block range.
Jengajam has played 4 cards and 3 of them are face cards. Do we think he's got the hashtag good draws?
I don't even know if that's a hashtag nice draw if Val is playing defensively. Good jab.
So
This could be
that's the trade, yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's a trade he'll take for
Yeah.
life lead. I feel like.
Jenga's completely okay with that trade.
Yep.
Clan either did not have the burst of speed or did not have payoff to make it worth it.
Yeah, that I think that second one's a lot more likely.
Even if
Well-
he did burn through a possible mental toughness. Nice
Yeah.
block.
Yeah, good block there.
So Jenga's kind of gotten himself back in this now, because life totals are close to even, and Jenga now has hand size lead.
Yep. Good
Shows
to
off
review.
a 2. That's interesting.
It was a pretty standard reveal.
Yeah. I think that and like 8 block throw is probably pretty standard reveal fare from Grave.
Well, I guess he does have. He definitely has the cards to support dodging at this point. A good dodge punch, rather.
Yep.
Nice value
And
jab.
that will be burst of speed. No, it won't.
So, he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't.
So
I think
Probably
I
just
would
take
combo into
knockdown.
this. I would combo into this personally from Grave's side.
I think you're fine either way, and that's the hard call. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think when it changes to Grave being able to have life lead,
Oh,
that's favorable in either circumstance. Val on knockdown is not something you really get to play too many games with, but it's still pretty healthy. I mean, you can throw single A at her if you think she's going to do something. You can throw again, I guess. We have seen a single ace. We've seen a few normals come out. I mean, there's nothing really telling us too much about her hand. I suspect that there's a J in it, but not too much else really to call.
I'd say she doesn't have that many. She's not sitting on that many normals.
I think that's a pretty good bet to call. Yeah. Good block.
Cards for everybody.
And, oh,
Alright,
Yep.
building some threat.
they're both gonna start next turn at 10 cards. This will be. Oh,
Alright, now we get to know. Reveal to us the mystery.
Yeah, pretty healthy.
That is no, that's not a healthy hand. There's no J in there.
Yeah, there is no J, but he has good defense against Jenga.
He has good defense, but he has no real payoff, especially from a throw combat win.
I mean,
Like-
you could do throw 4, 5, 6 for pretty healthy payoff. I feel like
yeah.
good throw. That's getting counter. No.
No,
Okay.
just let it through. Okay,
He just wanted to get
Actually,
the-
that's fine.
Yeah,
wanted
you
to
just
get
let
the
this
first
happen.
point.
If
Yeah,
he plays
4,
4,
5,
5,
6.
6, then he only has. If you, yeah, he has no block now.
What?
Yeah, he has defense with the Joker.
Oh.
He has a dodge though, and I think the dodge is slightly more important.
So
I mean,
Klein's
you could-
hand now is 4 QQ Ace Joker mystery card.
Yeah. If mystery card is a block, I feel like you do that.
You just dodge at this hand as Jenga. There's no reason not to. Dodge or
Yeah.
throw.
Dodge or throw if you're Jengajam. Did he draw the block? No. Okay.
Double dodge.
Is that the 4 that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the 4 that was in his hand. So I think it's pretty safe to assume that Jenga ran into another attack at this point.
You mean Klein? Klein drew
Yeah,
another
yeah,
attack?
Clan ran into another attack in his hand for the draw.
If I'm Jenga and I have a queen, I might use it.
I think 5 was a really weird play with no throws known in his hand there.
Yeah,
Like that, I think that was strictly bad play.
I don't
I
know
don't
about
like that play at
strictly
all.
bad.
no, I think it was very obviously a not good play.
There was no throws known in his hand. So if you were going to try to punish him, you should probably just throw him.
Yeah,
Like that 5 was beating nothing.
right. Because I mean, at that stage, Clan is basically that's a good dodge. You're going to have the burst or a fake come out, but at that phase of the game, I mean, Val still has life lead, so you aren't exactly inclined to push a real button at her, at Jenga. I mean, you can take a throw combo, like that's pretty whatever. What you didn't want to happen was something like that. I probably would have just blocked it out as Val.
So we've now got both Jokers off the table from Valerie, which means Teapots is a super real threat. Especially because outside of Klein's Qs, he does not really have any defense here.
Yep, good throw. Pretty face up if he had it. Jengajam might want to face down here.
This is only really significant damage if Klein has found either a second ace or a jack.
Yep.
Because his known hand from earlier did not have any significant follow-up to that.
Yep. I mean, you could burn 1 Q potentially for 20 damage,
You could, but...
but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, the thing about that, if you burned all the way through it, that would have done enough damage at the end, so a Q fully pumped would have killed. So I mean, there's that technically.
So, Q played to beat Wake Up Teapots.
Yep.
Also just a reveal that really can't lose combat except to...
Q.
Except to Q, yeah. Okay. The big
Pretty
man
cheeky.
reveals.
That's
Cheeky. Really, nothing else to say about that. That's just pretty cheeky.
Yeah.
I would say.
I mean, I want to say it's just bad, but it's really not.
No, not
Yeah.
really.
The idea that he might play it and win combat and then have a queen in hand.
Well, the thing about that is, you can also just throw single ace.
He did not.
Why would you bet the farm on that?
Yeah, I feel like you just play single ace. If you have that, you take your card.
Questionable play from Jengajam. We'll see how much punish he eats. Just for 10.
10. Yeah, still not that.
Well,
Yeah, especially for that investment cost wasn't good. Because if you're going to power up something,
oh god.
you could have you could have just saved yourself some cards and kept a more threatening hand with that.
Teapots take 2. Electric Boogaloo.
I really don't like that actually. Yeah, he's burning through throws for that. I don't really like that.
Still no J.
Well, he doesn't need it to this point. Throwing a Q.
He doesn't win off a dodge.
It's just impressive that Clan has made it through more than half his deck without finding a jack.
Oh yeah, that's something else. But no,
So,
he can't win.
Jenga definitely loses on throw. He can dodge again or Q again. So this is really... Oh, okay. So
Good mind.
10 throw, sure, whatever. Throw jack. Get him below the threshold, since I don't think he was going to be under it beforehand.
Yep.
No, he would have been exactly at 45.
Oh, would he have? Okay.
Yeah. Or wait, no, Jack's 8. I always think Graves Jack is 7 for some reason.
No, he would have been just over. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's good for a threshold play.
Yep.
Unlike the previous game, I think he should have a bunch of dodges. Yep. So,
Oh.
Jenga Bliss.
so
I mean, he's still alive, but
we don't know. He could have found that J.
that's true. That's
He's looking
He's
for
looking
it.
for that J. Yeah.
he's
okay.
looking for the J. Oh my goodness. Does he play the combo escape? Oh, he plays a combo. Oh
Yeah, you should face down.
no!
Okay, no.
What?
Okay, so now the J is definitely lethal. Dodge into AA, also lethal.
Yeah, he's got the victory if you want, or if he can find him. That's that's something else.
So Jenga is really gonna have to play some good stuff
Here
here.
comes the Gold Burst.
Beer, 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 beer.
Oh, nope. Clan was scouting it. Or perhaps Wake Up Q at least.
Yeah, wake up Q, because we've seen what
Two
one?
Qs. 2 Qs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Straight to the right.
That's a lot
Right
of
back
face
to
cards.
back.
Yeah,
2 Qs,
Yeah.
3 Kings, 3 Jacks.
yeah. In his first 5 turns, he played or first 6 turns, he played 4 face cards.
Yep.
Beer, 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 beer.
Oh my god, that was pretty.
Yep. Speak of the devil.
I know what Jenga's hand is, but that looks pretty bad.
So
Rip.
he is dead.
No,
Double
the other
Joker.
Joker.
Yep. Double burst. Double rainbow.
Oh my god.
So now you've got basically no chance to get back in this game.
Yeah, especially if you're burning your 7s like that, you have no chance to get back.
Oh.
You basically have to be a Yomi god at this point and just straight up win combat.
Yeah.
Burst of speed in the hand.
I mean, you have like Q, you can block a Q. Like that, it's doable. But, I don't know.
He has to play like a god.
You just have to be super right.
He has to
He
win.
has to have a Q. He has to have a Q, period. If
Oh,
he
yeah,
wants, he has to have a Q. Just saying.
Oh,
Okay.
Good dodge.
start.
J plus is off the table since he powered it up for her. Single ace, J. Okay.
Sick follow-up, bro.
That was his last J.
Oh, why are you powering up throws?
'Cause
He has to have a 10 back there. That's like the only feasible play.
Grave has, at most, 3 10s and 2 8s left in his deck. That's it.
Yep.
He has, yeah. So, I don't know if I like that.
I don't.
Maybe he's shooting for a deck out.
Deck out from behind?
I mean, he can theoretically do it. Yeah, there we go. So,
with him taking.
I think all of those Qs are off the table. No, there's one. There's one left.
Yep. With him taking chip, I don't think he really has a chance here.
No, it's only one chip. It's fine.
I mean, no, on deck out, on deck.
No, he can still do it.
He has to win combat at least twice to be able to win on the deck out.
Yeah. And he can't get TP'd in the meantime.
Like, he basically has to find a throw here at some point. And that's
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Rip.
I think if you're Jengajam, you have to push the button. You have to push that 5. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't have any 7s to throw that 7 with, so you had to play counter throw in some manner.
Yeah. I mean, from Jenga, I think you have to play the other side of that.
That's not how you spell break, clan.
No. He needs to change the brakes on his car to water brakes. I don't. Quick, water brake.
Not gonna lie, it kind of annoys me when people take, like, bathroom breaks and water breaks mid-set, especially, like, one game from the end of the set.
I can understand having water with you and needing to take a bathroom break in the middle, but yeah.
Yeah,
People need
bathroom
to,
breaks.
need to get their bladder fortitude going, but Clans was super quick.
And Jenga, very fast, back into. Yeah, I really, really want to
I want to know why nobody switched.
know why
in
he
this set.
stuck Grave, especially after game 2. I mean,
Yeah.
he can always make the comeback, but this is. I'm not sure if I like this.
He's been so quick on the trigger with teapots. I almost have to admire, but at the same time, it's looking really dumb.
He has also landed
Okay,
exactly
so-
0 teapots. Or no, he's landed
Yeah.
1. He got 1. My bad. First game.
Yeah, he got one and lost still.
Yeah.
Although he almost came back with it. This is looking very reminiscent of game 2, where he had a lot of the answers. I would like to see ClanNatioy make a switch and maybe go back to blocking instead of trying to throw or something. He could also chromatic here. Yep. Very good answer. I mean, the way that I'm seeing Jengajam play, or not Jengajam, the way that I'm seeing ClanNatioy play this, lends a lot of merit to, I guess, him picking Val in the first place. I mean, at the end of the day, Val wins on throws because you're not really going to be using the 7 for anything else. Grave, just like any other character, if he reaches too much, is going to get blown up. The Oki is pretty okay. You still have dodge into J. You have dodge into, 2 aces or whatever. Like, the theory for the matchup not being that bad is still there, I guess.
6 attack on heal. Block or duff? Block or duff?
I mean, even in our chart, I think Graz, don't we have it as +1 Grave?
Yeah, I believe
Plus
we... Or... I don't know. I forget what we settled on.
Block.
I think it might be +1. Good block by Grave.
Yep.
Allow me to
Jenga building up a
double check.
solid hand. Big solid hand.
We have it in as +1 grade. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like you can't play the matchup, as we are seeing get demonstrated here.
Jenga.
Clan has made a lot of clear adaptations and switches in his range, but Jengajam has mostly played the same.
Yeah,
Right.
he definitely has had a very consistent sort of range here.
His only real variation has been on how frequently he has chosen to go to the throw button, which seems to have been largely based on his hand composition.
Yeah. Draw a card for the block.
Yeah, so Grave has a huge hand now.
Massive. Plans isn't small, but
We're gonna see the 6 power up. So now this is kind of the part of the matchup that gets really nervous for Val. You both have a lot of cards. If need be, Grave can look into your hand.
And Val did not get a good start in this game, unlike last time.
Yeah, she's down by at least a combat. Now, with Val's nature of a character, she can obviously swing it on a successful kind of thing. I think Jenga, at this point, truth be told, I wouldn't be surprised to see a random teapot come out.
Yeah.
But more than anything, I think Jengajam is probably likely to attack here. No, okay, just kept blocking.
block again. That's
Which is
not what I expected.
pretty solid on ClanNatioy's side, I think, as well, because I think the likelihood of Jengajam throwing here or there was not super hard. It wasn't super high.
I definitely expected the defensive option out of Jengajam, but I was expecting some greedy swing out of Clan.
No, Clan has no real reason to. He does get DP'd. That is the very annoying part of this matchup.
Yes, occasionally Grave can decide, I don't think you're going to press any defensive buttons this turn, and then just puts Q on the table.
Yep.
And there goes Thin Life. Was that is the cue that he snagged earlier, right?
Probably.
Ooh.
And we see a nice little reversal of fortune.
Seven
Val
throw.
could pump that, but yeah, no real reason to. Well, there's an adjustment there. It seems like Jengajam didn't automatically just use his 7s for the ability. Seems like he's kind of caught on to the fact that maybe he should use his 7 throws as the dominant, well, not dominant, but the secondary throw in the matchup.
Well, her hand is so large that you can't really exploit it that much from a 7 peak
Yep.
anyway.
Why did... With a hand that large, why did he not pump the cue?
It depends on what else is in his hand, honestly.
Yeah,
So this is probably 21.
Does he
yeah.
believe it?
I don't know if I would have face downed as Jengajam there. Yeah, it was a bluff. I wouldn't have face downed a Joker there, for sure. The life swing wasn't going to be that much.
I mean, it would have put them close to even.
No, it would have given Val the advantage if he decided to do 21. No, it would have been exactly even if he did the 21. And that's why I wouldn't have really faced down there, but he got a successful bluff to just avoid damage outright.
It was a good bluff. He's off in spades.
Tatsu.
Really?
I find these attacks that aren't teapots a strange combat reveal choice at this point.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Now they have similar life totals. Val's still looking pretty okay. Jengajam still pretty much willing and able to threaten teapots when necessary. I think at most, we will probably see Valerie throwing into a teapot, potentially. Good block. Interestingly enough, it seems like Jengajam has absolutely abandoned throw out of his range, period.
Except the one time his 7th throw got DP'd.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's weird. He's not throwing his throws away like he did the last couple games, but he's not using them very much either.
Yeah. I mean, it is scary to want to try to counter throw Val. But you got a successful throw there.
That's a good throw.
You throw into ace or jack plus. No real reason to take the knockdown here. Yep.
Yep. You guys mean king plus, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, throw normal.
Theoretically, you could also throw 6J or throw 5J.
Yeah.
For
Similar, same damage with 6.
well, it's the same as K plus if you 6 and slightly less.
Yeah.
6J, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly less if you 5.
Yep.
So Jengajam could just DP here if he has one or a single ace. Yeah, DP.
He thought the same, and so did Clan.
Clan will probably throw or J again. Yep.
He has another J++? Wow.
Yes, he does.
There's a lot of GX.
Yeah, it is.
He's gotten 3 of them this game as opposed to that one game where he got 0 of them.
That was the thing. So far, 3 Js, 3 Ks, and a Q.
Alright,
First
so
back there, let's see.
at this hand size on Valerie, I can agree with taking the feed.
1 Q left, a burst of speed, a 7th throw, scary.
Yeah, so I mean that has good defense for everything.
Yeah, it's a well-balanced hand.
I think you can try to hit confirm a normal into teapots here against this
You
hand.
can try to do that. I think you can also relatively safely J here. Get life lead.
At worst, you're getting dodged into chromatic or just hit by chromatic.
Yeah,
Nice.
throw. Good throw.
Yeah.
So you just take the 19 here.
Yeah.
Because now single ace is a really powerful button. But you don't have to stake the game on teapots.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, in the neutral, you don't really want to stay with Grave. You want to get a big life lead, and you definitely don't want to be behind.
Press the single ace button, IMO. Or
It's
Yeah.
block.
pretty solid. But
He could throw again, to be honest.
I feel
No.
like
Yeah.
Clan might
You
be
press.
here.
You press
Yep.
single ace. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Now Clan has 1 life.
One life.
One life,
attacks
one
the finish off.
dodge. Yep. Power up the 6s. So that puts dodge into A++ on the table to make
A+.
Yeah, A+. You have A+ on the table out of a dodge or out of a throw, and that in turn makes Q lethal if you win combat with it. So that is something to keep in mind.
Is this near his Clan's time not going down?
He's got overstock.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been pretty quick on his plays, so.
Double dodge.
Very
So-
safe options from both.
Do you just bet that that was his only dodge in hand? Because I
No.
feel like you probably do it anyway.
Was that the known dodge? 3
Oh yeah, that
diamonds?
was the only
Yeah.
no dodge.
That was the known dodge.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I feel like if you had it, Q was super safe there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Q was pretty safe, and if Clan drew a throw, it was like almost certain he was going to play it.
So Clan can just play this matchup again if he wants. It's been going pretty decently. This was the only real like neutral heavy matchup, I think, that wasn't one of them just getting blown up. Clan also obviously has the option to switch to finish out the game.
I want to see a different matchup just for entertainment's sake.
I mean, sake of good Yomi.
However, not
Oh, yeah.
BBB. Picking into BBB would kind of be a bad idea.
It would be a BB bad idea. Green Man actually not a terrible idea here.
I don't know about that.
Mr. Green isn't a terrible idea. Not the greatest idea, but not a terrible idea. If I was Jenga, I would probably just stick Val, because I mean, it's not really hurting you.
Well,
Yeah.
Jenga has to stick Grave. You were talking about Clan, so
I meant Clan, if I was Clan.
I'm
It
just
doesn't
poking
stick
fun at
Val.
you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see Val for a full set from Clan, but he's evidently doing well with it.
Yeah. In the first victory for Jengajam, I wasn't here for that. How'd that go down?
Jenga
Throw
threw a lot.
Throw ace. Yeah, throw ace, normals to draw an ace, and then he just kind of had his foot on the control from there. Good adjustment here from Jengajam. This is, I think, the second time that he's blocked to open, avoiding a throw. Interestingly enough, Clan has not thrown on turn 1, it looks like. So I would surmise that he values his throws a little bit more. He's not going to get rid of a hand very early.
Ooh.
However, he does lose to the nice valuation play.
Hadouken!
Yep. Eats a Hadouken to the face.
Jengajam with, I think this is the 4th game in a row, second turn J. It got
Yeah.
undercut. It got undercut by A twice. It might not have been in a row, but it's been quite a few second turn J's.
It might have been. That's kind of slipped my notice. It seems like it's really only been the first. I will say, kind of what we talked about earlier. Oh, he got undercut. What we were talking about earlier, where Jengajam did not seem to adapt very well initially. I would say that his adaptation has been pretty solid at this point. Another nice fat combo by Clan. Probably. Do you want to just let that rock there? No.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have stuck the 2 on there, but you get another ace for it, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I would have kept it, but I like the 3 aces because you can keep 1 for defense and 2 for confirm. I like just taking 2 aces because I feel like I can just play my normals for defense, but there's a different school in there.
I mean, trading the 2 for the ace here when he obviously doesn't have any other normals to really follow it up, I can't disagree heavily with.
Yeah, there's the ace for defense, like was mentioned before. In the same situation, I think 2 games ago, where he had a similar sort of combo, he used his ace for kind of preemptive defense 3 times in a row, and I think it worked on 2 of them. He had undercut the J with 1, and then I think he beat up the Pope with another one.
Nice.
Throw. Yep. I would probably face down here.
If you don't face down, well, his
You're
hand's not
eating.
that big, but he'll probably AA.
Yeah, he'll definitely.
He'll throw normal AA, I'm pretty sure still. Although throw AA I think is more efficient.
Yeah.
Oh,
Throw
Or
J++.
J plus. Oh no, just J plus.
That's not
What?
bad, actually. That's not that bad. Because otherwise you're just getting a dodge out of it, and you get to keep your 2 aces for defense. So I mean that's fine.
Jengajam holding the button.
Yeah, I mean Grave doesn't have great comeback factor. Clan has counter throw for defense and single ace for defense. I'm pretty sure we'll see Clan shift to counter throw instead of single ace or dodge this turn. Yeah.
He wanted to hit confirm it with a 6.
So single ace or knockdown? Yeah, single ace.
Jengajam's sitting real low life now. Not gonna die in 1 combat or anything, but. Got
Theoretic. Oh no. Now he can't die in 1 combo, but if he didn't use that ace before, theoretically he could have died in 1 combo. If it was optimized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Undercut again.
Oh, again! Oh, that's so painful.
You don't even have to pump that. Yep. Jengajam looking not great right now.
Jenga.
See, this is why Maximum Anarchy needs to be 0.0.
Yeah, so you can come back.
And not get undercut.
I think that's the interesting part about Grave, in some matchups at least. Because his normals don't really have that great of a comeback factor, he does have to, like, confirm his ace-ace.
I mean, he can just kind of raw dog it in some matchups, but Clan is playing around it very well.
Yep.
Yeah, he's playing very good defense.
It's strange to me that Jenga hasn't really been going for the hit confirm.
It's hard to want to against Val, to be honest. Good throw.
Does he take the ace here?
You have to take damage of some kind to get back in this. No?
Yeah,
Oh.
I like the knockdown, actually.
I like the knockdown as well.
Because I think in this case, you still have the dodge potential, and Val, I think, is not super incentivized to attack. So you can theoretically try to work a mix-up normal.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's not a mix-up normal!
I think Jenga got frazzled, but I would have stuck a normal out. Unfortunately, he just ran it into a block.
Oh, what did he think he was reversaling on a king?
Single ace, I guess.
There's that. There's single ace.
But like I said before, I thought that was a very high likelihood of Clan blocking and not hitting a button.
I thought the same thing, and I thought if he was going to attack, it was going to be the queen, and so Jenga should dodge. If not normal.
And either way, I feel like Clan probably played in a way that made it a little bit more obvious that he had a Joker. So you could have baited the burst off of that.
True.
Instead, Brave has to build his hand back up to get to his aces.
I almost want to say he definitely shouldn't go for teapots anymore. Like this match at least. It's too much of an investment.
He has to. He can't kind of dink and dunk. The life difference is a little bit too much, and he's gone through a lot of Ks. He's
And
gone
if he
through all of his
loses on the
aces.
counter throw, he gets straight dummy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he really just has to. He has to go big or go home. And even the 6 reveal, I don't really like it that much. I probably would have revealed throw. I think is a little bit more fruitful at this stage of the game.
That's okay. He's gonna play the big man 6. Nope. Oh, he could have done it. He could have done it.
Yeah, I don't know why he J'd instead.
Like, if you're gonna J, why would you not just big man 6?
Because now you still deny yourself a draw or the queen, which you absolutely need for your defense. Good burst. That was a good burst.
We're back in the game, boys.
Yep.
Now we just gotta hit the box.
He has to do something that he's done 1 of maybe 5 times in this set, and that is hit teapots.
What he needs to do right now is throw Valerie until the burst comes out.
Yeah.
Mental toughness. Oh no, that doesn't matter.
You don't really need mental toughness at this point. I mean, maybe for throw, sort of. Nah.
I mean,
Even that.
Just for the. Yeah, no, he doesn't really need it that much.
Throw the Valerie.
If he gets messed up.
Wait, no, Valerie's just gonna Q. Don't throw her.
Good
Oh.
dodge.
Oh.
Now bait that burst, baby.
That's fake. Oh my god.
If you think it's a fake, throw. Otherwise, just, yeah. Smart, smart, smart.
I will in a minute. In the middle of something.
Alright, he's knocked down. Grave just blew a 2 for a dodge. Does Clan go for something?
Go for that mix-up, Normie.
I think the likelihood for Clan attacking out of this one is a little high.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same. Like,
How many chromatics does he have in a discard? 1, 2. So I think the likelihood that he's going to attack is a little high here. Yeah.
ooh, if he had dodged.
I think if he played that Q, he probably has the second Joker.
Probably. But Jenga obviously reading a very different range from Clan that turn.
Yeah, I think Jenga lost the initiative there on trying to hit a mix-up normal when he did not hit a mix-up normal before, when he had more life.
Yeah.
The life total really incentivizes Clan to reach. And the likelihood, obviously, is higher that he has it. Jengajam is probably likely to throw AA here. Yep. So.
And I was just about to mention Q is lethal.
Pack him up.
That is El Rapio.
Oh? Maybe.
Unless that's a burst.
Is that real?
That's it.
There's like no way.
Cleaned
Yep.
him up. That was a very strong play by Clan. Jengajam was leaning far too hard on the teapots button and got outplayed basically at every turn.
Yep.
I feel like he just wasn't trying to confirm teapots enough through dodge or normal. And he was just throwing it raw too much. I mean, blue bursts are scary, but gosh. Oh well.
And I assume you're going to ask Django why he didn't switch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that works out for Clan since he's now sitting in grand finals.
Yeah, winning feature film festival fight and Summer Smash 2 back to back would be pretty impressive.
Yeah, very similar run to you last summer, so
Yep.
Clan might be the king of the summer of 2015.
Quite possibly. We'll see how IYL pans out.
Indeed.
Let's see if we'll get an answer from Jengajam here on his decision. Deluxe is so good at whispering.
Yep.
Wait, did it happen again?
Dot are many stroms.
Deluxe. Oh.
Stromers. Stroms.
Storms.
Storms! Many storms.
Well, it looks like we might not be getting an answer from Jenga.
Yeah.
Either way, if he does not answer in the immediate soon, thank you for watching on the YouTubes. This has been DRBcast featuring your host Raziek and my co-commentators Jushichi and Armor. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this Yomi action and hope you will tune in, hopefully, if we are able to cast Grand Finals.
Yep.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Thank you for watching.
Yep.